Okay, today we are in the Hyundai Santa Fe. We'll be illustrating how to attach ProClip item number 854834 and 854835. The 854834 is for the an angled mount for the passenger side of the car. They both are for the driver. And 854835 is for the driver side and is a center mount. For lighting purposes, and I'm hoping the lighting is good enough on here, we're going to be showing you how to install the 854834 on the angled mount. First of all, before we get started, look over all the photos, become familiar with the instructions before you get started. Always attach the vehicle mount to the vehicle prior to installing or attaching anything onto the faceplate of the vehicle mount. And you'll notice that this particular ProClip and the other one comes with double-sided tape. That is the yellow strips you'll see here. Remove the covering, the yellow part of the covering from the tape. The residue from the tape will not stay onto the vehicle if you ever want to remove it later on down the line. With that said, I'll get started. On the back side, there's a pillar on both sides of the console of the Santa Fe, the center console area. On the back side, right in here, there is a seam, and if you'll run your finger up and down, you'll feel the seam, and it is a very tight seam. But the forward-facing side of the ProClip, and you'll see on the side it'll say ProClipUSA.com. This is the way it'll go onto the vehicle. The front side will be an angled edge, and this side there's an angled edge. This particular angled edge will go into the seam on the back side of this pillar on the center console. Now that's a very tight seam, and I may block myself here, but I'm going to include a gap opener with this particular ProClip vehicle mount. That gap opener will help you to widen the gap that's behind this pillar. And again, it is a very tight seam. I might be blocking it a little bit here, but slide it in a good distance. What you want to try to do is widen that gap a little bit for the angled edge on the forward-facing side of the ProClip to slide into. We will be, it's best to take the lower part and slide it in first, and then gently push it into the seam. And I'm going to illustrate it here. It is a tight seam. I have to find it. There it is. I believe the lower part is going into the seam, and you have to apply some pressure to get here, that little clip. That was the angled edge popping into the seam. And you'll keep your fingers to the back side. What I like to do with this particular mount is take a hold of the faceplate or the front area here, and you'll need to slide it or pull it out a little bit and hook it over the front edge of the console. Actually, I can use two hands up front here, and there you go. It'll be nice and solid in place. Again, the tape's not on there, but it's still a very solid mount even without the covering off the tape. And that is the illustration on how to install the ProClip angled mount in the Santa Fe. The center mount is done the same way, except for it's on the other side of the console. We don't have room over here to do it, otherwise I'd show you both. So this video hopefully will illustrate both of the mounts.